Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody had a really good Thanksgiving. In this video, I would like to touch a little bit on God's calling for you and his purposes for you. Growing in your calling can be extremely important. Now it's time to reflect on what God's purpose is for you. You may feel like a loner at times. Believe it or not, that's okay. Now that you're able to find out exactly what God's plans are for your life because you're alone, there are no distractions in front of you. You don't need to chase after other people because it's a waste of time and energy, and it leads to nothing. There are envious people and jealous people out there that have no power over you, and they don't have the best interests in their heart, and they will take pleasure when you fail. These people are driven by hate, and I don't want to be all doom and gloom because there are still people out there that are really good, but they're really hard to find. People of the light cannot walk in the darkness. The chosen ones are walking in truth and loyalty to God, and they don't care what anybody thinks about them. They are walking on the road to salvation until the last days of this earth. People hate the word chosen ones for some reason that I've noticed, but it is written in many places in the Bible. I will give you an example. Peter chapter 2, and I can read that. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation of people for his possession, so that you may proclaim the praises of the one who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. God chose you for who you are because you are willing to sacrifice his glory. You put God first in your mind. Your whole life has been mapped out, and God knows he can use you because of who you are. Maybe sometimes you feel criticized, and right has become wrong, and wrong has become right. And it just seems really messed up. I'm just talking about the anger and hate in this world. I know these are the last days, but it doesn't mean that we have to be quiet about it, because that's what Satan wants us to do. Satan wants us to be quiet about it. Because in society, even though it's not acceptable, we walk around with closed eyes. And there's a lack of goodwill and a lack of empathy. Satan wants the humble and the poor to be ignored. The world is turning into the haves and the have-nots. Doesn't it seem like one group is always against another group? That Satan is working on this, and it always seems like people are blaming each other for something. Jesus said every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined. And that comes from Matthew 12:25. That's what's happening right now. I can't be the only one who sees this unfolding. If you speak hate, this is what you represent. This is why the world is spiraling out of control. Because people are hiding and pretending to be good people, but really they have evil agendas. But the chosen will never change their ways. The chosen will walk by faith. And then I also have a closing message. And that will be 1 Corinthians 12:13. We are connected to Christ and all connected to each other as one. And that we are in unity and no dividing lines. And this means a lot to me because I prayed for this. I prayed for a scripture today. For we were all baptized by one Spirit so as to form one body, whether Jews or Gentiles, slave or free, and we were all given the one Spirit to drink. So that's my closing message for the day. I'm going to put a smile on my face. I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for listening. God bless.